Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm talking about Stray Dogs issue 2. Just want to say one thing really quickly. For those of you who've been following me for a while now, you may know that I do actually write for a website as well. And I remember getting the issue of Stray Dogs 2, I think it was a couple of weeks ago now, in an advanced copy. And I actually thought to myself, oh, I could read it now. Oh. And then I decided, you know what, no. I actually really enjoy the artwork of Trish Forstner. I really hope I'm pronouncing that right. So much that I actually want to see it in a physical copy. I'm a bit of a comics purist that way, or purist, yeah. In that I actually like to have something to hold. I like having physical copies of things. And I finally was able to get around to getting my copy of issue 2, obviously from my comic book shop, and that leads me to another great art card. I absolutely love these. Again, anyone that's been following me on my channel, I'm a bit of a sucker for the horror movie variants, so I love the Silence of the Lambs one for issue 1, issue 2, we've got a Pet Sematary one. I'm really liking these, and I can't wait to get them all, to be honest. But yeah, so let's get straight into it. So issue 2, we ended issue 1 with Sophie not too sort of sure what's happened. She's kind of lost what she told the other dogs, in that she believes that her new owner killed her previous owner. So she's now sort of coming to terms with it. Just really quickly, was it Rusty? Rusty is sort of explaining everything to her, and that is fantastic. That I needed this. I really needed this. As I said in my last review, I'm very bad with names. I cannot remember names. There have been some comics, some books that when there's so many characters, I can't remember all of the names. And obviously when you've got an issue with 11 dogs' names being thrown at you, it was a bit overwhelming. But I still don't know all of them, but I love the fact that they're on the inside cover there. It really did help me out, so that was a really great choice. So Rusty's talking to Sophie about what she's just told him, and about the fact that they need to investigate this a little bit more. He believes her, the other dogs don't. And it sort of progresses from there. I don't want to give away any spoilers because I'm really enjoying this series, and I don't want to spoil it for anyone who might actually want to read along. The artwork is fantastic. Obviously, I can show you a couple more pages on this. It's very it's like Disney. I mean that in the nicest possible way. Please don't take that as an offence if you ever get around to seeing this, Trish Forstner. Again, hope I'm pronouncing that name right. I love this artwork. I love the fact that it looks like Disney, and you're talking about such sort of dark material. You are talking about murders. And what looks like gruesome murders as well. So I love how dark this is going. And the fact that it's set around dogs, it's awesome. The writing, from writing perspectives, Tony Fleecs, he's done a fantastic job, obviously setting this the first issue up. I'm really sort of putting it out there as to what's going on. It was well structured. This issue is very well paced. There's a lot going on in this issue. Like I said, I don't really want to sort of spoil too much. But there's the adventure has kind of started. Rusty gets involved. You really get a sense of Rusty's character. You already get a sense of Rusty's character from the first issue. The kind of like the very sort of chivalrous and very sort of selfless. I was going to say person. Dog. And you get the sense that he's kind of like the leader of the pack, as it were. And what he does in this issue was just, it really sums up his character, and I thought it was fantastic the way it played out. I really also do like the fact that we're still not too sure who the owner, the master is. They do some very clever ways of hiding his face in the first few panels that you might get to see him, but they cover it pretty cleverly. And I think that, who knows, I mean, that's potentially so we can be out from a dog's perspective looking at people. If the dogs were to run off, they're not too sure who they can sort of go to. And being a sort of an audience member, you're in this with the dogs, you're following it from their perspective. So I think that's a really clever thing to do. Obviously that's just speculation. I don't know what's coming, but who knows. But so far, I mean, the team have really sort of smashed this out, and I've recently found out that there is apparently a movie in development. I'm not surprised. It seems a perfect film. Who's involved, I don't know. But I really do hope, after 2 issues, I am invested in this, and I really hope if the movie does come out, when it does come out, that they do it justice. As always, guys, I mean, let me know what you think about this down in the comments. If you're interested in reading Stray Dogs at all, let me know what you think about the art cards, because I mean, they're really cool. They really are. These were actually exclusives to my comic book shop. So as a big shout out to Close Encounters. I go to one in Bedford. There is one in Peterborough. There's one in Northampton. But yeah, Bedford's the one I always go to, and yeah, the guys there, I love them, and yeah, these art cards are just so cool. I really think they're amazing. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about the issue, about the series. If you started reading it, let me know what you think down in the comments. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, because it really does help me out. And I'll see you all in the next video.